Young and the Restless revealed that Summer Newman Abbott continued to live in shock as she faced pressure to accuse her of telling the truth about Phyllis' existence. Spinning over the death of her mother, Summer's world turned upside down when Phyllis Summers. Summer accepts everything to help Phyllis have a peaceful life after all the crimes she's committed. The wild scenario that Phyllis lived in the summer was overwhelming. It pushed her daughter over the mental boundary that Kyle knew. Summer really had no choice but to let go of her marriage to Kyle. Meanwhile, Summer's equally troubled, and Kyle was caught defending his mother's purely on hope. Summer found it too troublesome that Daniel still wanted to confess all of Phyllis's making her uncomfortable with Chance and Abbott's findings. How long can Summer lie? As Daniel admits her mother is alive, although Chance initially doubts the idea of Phyllis faking her death. The evidence is becoming hard to ignore. While Chance will increasingly believe that Phyllis Summers has made a complicated plot with Jeremy and lives to tell her story, Michael also believes that Phyllis is still alive and hiding something somewhere around the city. Not yet be able to go aboard. Chance is a police officer, and he always tries to work responsibly, not to put the love story on top, so Summer will have a hard time getting Chance to help her. After Chance's updates, Christine on Jack's news DNA evidence, he'll try to get her to think this way. Chance will hope to win is over, and Christine and Hope see that they can take Diane for murder, while Phyllis isn't even dead yet. Phyllis and Chance have two direct and different investigative directions, which leads to them having disagreements and will become frustrated with Chance and his belief in hypothesis and the modulation of evidence that will eventually kill this person and come to an impasse. Chances are Chance will refuse to cooperate with Christine because he thinks that she's working for Jack. Chance is a pretty logical guy, so he's have to keep an open mind and trust his instincts as they steer him in a new direction. Michael, Jack Abbott, and Kyle Abbott are working hard to prove it. Diane's innocent, but they still don't have any concrete evidence to prove Diana's innocence. Revealing the intense controversy between Chance and Christine will bring interesting things to the audience. Chance and Christine's disagreement will escalate before setting Chance on a risky new path over the next week. Christine will simply force Chance into a situation where he has to cheat and find out the real story without her approval. Of course, Chance will not ignore any evidence that can bring Phyllis to face legal. Justice will belong to whom, so stay tuned for the news on this findings. The YNR channel is the place for breaking news and updates about Young and the Restless, so make us your favorite YNR hotspot.